interesting article which I saw in Jerusalem Post under the heading of hatred for Jews comes in many forms. So it was written by, let me see his name on top, Earl Cox, and I really recommend people look into it because it's a nice article. And this is what he writes there in the beginning of the article: man's inhumanity towards man began almost at the dawn of recorded history, and hatred for the Jews is just as ancient. The Egyptian Pharaoh and his people became markedly anti-Semitic based on fear, and not much has changed. The past 2,000 years have been vicious and brutal physical attacks on Jews the world over. In Europe, anti-Semitism is particularly virulent and historically has often been instigated by Christians who believed they were serving God by punishing the Jews. Now this is what he starts writing, but altogether very nice. Really refers, and Israel are the Jews of God, the people of God. This is why people really don't like them. But as I said, first while reading his article, and let us see what the Talmud, more than 2,000 years ago, says about this. This is really in Sabbath 89 AB. This is pages. Why is a mountain called Sinai? This is the question there. And this is what the rabbi said. Rab Chizda and Rabba, son of Ravuna, both said, what is the reason it is called Mount Sinai? It is because it is mountain upon which hatred, Sinai, in Hebrew the word hatred is Sinai, like Sinai. So, for the nation of the world, descended because they did not accept the Torah. Amazing. So this is really the source, the root, because of the Torah. Because Jews got the Torah. And this is really jealousy. Why did they not get it? They didn't want to get it. We know the story. They said, what is written there? Don't steal, don't murder, not for us. So, this is the situation, and this is the root, the source of anti-Semitism, hatred of Jews all over. Now let us see now very interesting table about it, where it comes. It will be put in the Torah the words Sinat Yehudim, hatred of Jews, and this is how it came. So it came in the book of Deuteronomy, you can see it, interesting, and it came in few verses, right, 39 again, few verses, and this is what it says. So let us see what is the best meeting, the Torah of Sinat. In black you have Sinat, you can have hatred, and in red you have Yehudim, right, Yehudim, Jews. It comes from here, Yehudim, Sinat is the best meeting of the Torah of the hatred of Jews. And where it comes, which verses? Unbelievable. This is the verse. Vezot HaTorah. This is the Torah which Moses placed in front of the children of Israel. And exactly you have the word Yehudim here, right? Because this would make Jews, this is Yehudi. The word Yehudi, Yud-Ke, Vav, Dalet, Yud, really basically Yud-Ke, Vav-Ke, the name of God, because the Dalet and Yud builds really the letter Hey. So basically Yehudi is Yud-Ke, Vav-Ke, amazing. So he has the name of God. So this was, unfortunately, we have this hatred also in Israel itself, to the Orthodox Jews, to Haredi, to religious Jews. And it's the same reason also, because of the hatred to the Torah. So that's what the Torah says, Shema Yisrael, Tachukim Bet HaMishpatim. You Jews, you should listen to the statutes and the judgment, and this is the Karat Hashem et הברית הזאת. This covenant between Jews and God. This is a covenant, the Brit. And for this, Jews have to listen to the Torah. And again, verse which says, ושמעת את החכם מצוותיו, also keep his commandments, which I command you today. So amazing and significant table, which clearly explains the root. Why the whole word is not exactly the right thing, but unfortunately many are hating Jews, Antisemitism, and this is exactly what is written there, because Jews are the people of God. Yeah, this is exactly what Earl writes in his article. So this is the truth, and unfortunately it is a fact that we have to wait for Messiah to solve. But it is very interesting, another deep idea for this hatred, anti-Semitism, it to remind Jews that you are different. Don't try to be like the non-Jews, to behave in their ways, to use their ways, because this is not according to the Torah. So when Jews assimilate, try to be like the non-Jews, then come anti-Semitism, hated the Jews, to tell him, you are different, it is not your place here. You are Jewish, you have to keep the Torah, God gave you the Torah, and this is why you were chosen in Sinai. And this is the reason, if you don't, if you desecrate the Shabbat, you cut yourself from tradition and so on, so then come the nation to remind him that you are Jewish, you are different. This is the deep idea. So all goes together. So unbelievable table, which you find the hatred of Jews with the giving of the Torah, and calling Jews to listen to God, to keep the Torah, because this is the way how we'll have peace, tranquility all over the world.